Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers and students. Hope by the grace of Almighty Allah, you all are fine, along with your family tree. As it is said, you learn more from failure than from success. Don't let it stop you. Failure builds character. When you replace lose with learning in your vocabulary, the thought of failure becomes daunting and let you focus on growth. Dear students, today my topic is fixed capital and working capital. In this chapter, we will discuss meaning of fixed capital and working capital, difference between working capital and fixed capital, and factors affecting the requirement of fixed capital and working capital. First of all, what is working capital and fixed capital? Fixed capital investments represent the acquisition and maintenance of long-term assets. A fixed capital investment can be tangible asset such as building or an intangible asset such as intellectual property. So far as working capital is concerned, working capital refers to the deployment of financial resources in the day-to-day business operations. It may also mean the capital invested in the current assets of the company, durable goods whose useful life is more than one accounting period. Examples of working capital are cash, accounts receivable, finished goods, and its current liabilities such as account payable. So this was a just brief description about this meaning of fixed capital and working capital. We will discuss the difference between working capital and fixed capital. First difference between fixed capital and working capital is, so far as the fixed capital is concerned, it refers to the capital invested in the long-term assets of the company. Money is never invested in this type of capital. And in working capital, it refers to the capital invested in the current assets of the company. Money is the major investment of this type of capital. This was number one difference. Number two difference is, in fixed capital, to establish a company or business, fixed capital is vital. While in working capital, to run and maintain a company or business, working capital is vital. This was number two difference. Number third difference between fixed capital and working capital is that the finance for this type of capital is obtained for a long-term debt. But in working capital, the finance for this type of capital is obtained from short-term period. This was third difference between this working capital and fixed capital. And the fourth difference between fixed capital and working capital is that fixed capital serves strategic objectives, while as working capital serves operational objectives. So these were the four major differences between this working capital and fixed capital. Now, what are the factors that affecting the requirements of fixed capital? First of all, first point which affects the requirement of working capital is nature of business. Number two is sale of operation. Number three is choice of technique. Number four is technology upgradation. Number fifth is growth prospectus. Number six is diversification of finance. Number seven is financing alternative. And number eight is level of collaboration. These were the 8 main points which are responsible for affecting the requirement of fixed capital. Now, what are the factors which are responsible for affecting the requirement of working capital? Number one is nature of business. Number two is sale of operation. Number three is business cycle. Number four is seasonal factors. Number fifth is production cycle. Number sixth is credit allowed. Number seven is credit availed. Number eight is operating efficiency. Number nine is availability of raw material. Number 10 is growth prosperity, and number 11 is inflation. So these were the points which which are responsible for affecting the requirement of working capital. So far as this diagram is concerned, this figure is concerned, it simply indicates fixed capital versus working capital. As I have already discussed in the inception of this lecture, that fixed capital is a capital available for use in the production of further assets such as office furniture, machinery, buildings, land, vehicles, such as company. And what is the working capital? Working capital are such assets available for use in the production of further assets such as cash, inventory, account receivable, and account payable. So this was all for today. Inshallah, I hope you might understand it, and inshallah, till next lecture. So I want to share a thought with you. All the best, my dear students. My true success will be seeing you in a better position. Wish you will be a successful person in life. That will be the best gift for me. So work hard and achieve success. This is all for today. Have a nice day. So kind of you.